everybody, this is Tony Schiavone, all my living, learning the Visco, here on another episode of Monday Nitro, the hottest hour of professional wrestling on the airwaves every Monday night on TNT. And all that is to say, hello everybody, I'm gonna play the Karate Kid today.
With me, which I'm just gonna be talking.
I've got my oldest boy with me.
Messing around.
Who I've promised, I allowed him to watch me unless he distracts me, and every time I get killed, I'm definitely gonna punch him right in the mush. So I just played this game once, so I'm sure I can beat it.
He just beat it, and he did pretty good because he got a new controller today, I think yesterday.
Yeah, because the other one just had the analog stick, and you can't play this game with an analog stick. So anyway, this is based upon a movie, The Karate Kid, Karate Kid Part 1 and 2. It doesn't have anything from the third one, because the third one hadn't come out by 1987. And also the third one totally sucked, in my opinion. It didn't have the spirit, didn't have the feeling. It didn't have a cool song. You know, it didn't have You're the Best Around or The Glory of Love, which, while an incredibly sappy song, is also so righteously awesome. And I remember one of my high school girlfriends and I listened to it, and I thought how cool I was. I don't know why I said that, but there you go. So anyway, this is a pretty good game. It's made by LJN. I know most people think LJN is like totally the purveyor of crap, but bear with me here because I think this is a pretty decent game in the LJN library, which is not filled with a lot of luminaries, but you know, I'm going to give it. Now, I'm extremely plastered right now, so hopefully I can play well. So anyway, you can play one player, two players, and like what's it?
First time he was practicing, I didn't know he was really going to do that good, but he did really good.
Oh.
I never seen him do that good.
All right, fine, whatever. All right, anyway.
Hey, we can do two players.
Yeah, but the two players alternating, honey. It's not like two players at the same time or anything. And then this game will make you cry, because it made me cry when I was a kid. I'll show you exactly where I couldn't get past, and I feel like this is a place where you couldn't get past either when you guys were kids. So let me know if it's the same. I'll know when you get there. And you can also play this weird one-on-one mode where it's just chosen against. It's almost like a real primitive version of Street Fighter, any Street Fighter game. It's whatever. I mean, it's not great, but I remember my friends and we did it a few times. You can only play two players at it. You can't play a computer one. Anyway, let's get rolling. So the first part, this is the only part that's from the first movie, is like a tournament. So we got to fight against 4 guys. Our life doesn't refill, and we just basically run up to them and kick the crap out of them. And the idea is that we got to get the timing right. And there's a weird kind of timing with the kick. There's no reason to ever punch in this game because the kick goes further. There might be one reason, and I'll show you it later. And I mean the very last guy. Which makes sense because Chosen was beaten with the drum punch. So here's Johnny, even though it didn't look like Johnny because Johnny had blonde hair. God dang, that ref is big. It's not bad graphics though, you gotta give him credit. So we're already on stage 2. This is a very short game. So Okinawa. And I'm gonna tell you, I loved this movie, Karate Kid Part 2. And I did like this game. I had this game when I was a kid. It's probably when my parents got it for me.
I just saw him spawn. I don't think you're supposed to see him spawn. I think he's just supposed to come onto your screen, but he's not just supposed to spawn. He's supposed to like walk to your screen. But I saw him spawn.
You saw him spawn. God dang it! Can you believe these kids today with their like lingo? Like I just saw that guy spawn. Holy crap a moly. We never said that when we were kids. Because I think that wasn't a term yet. Holy, and I'm getting, speaking of terms when we were kids, I'm getting the total crap kicked out of me, which is unfortunate. This is not too difficult of a game, save for one part. I'm really bad at the swinging hammer challenge, as you just saw. Hopefully I don't get the ice block break challenge here. Oh gosh darn it. Because I have like no health. And I'm really drunk, so I can't follow that. Get the tie! Oh, good, I got 3, so that's good enough for some points. Not many. I was hoping I got the chopstick challenge, because the chopstick challenge. What the hell am I talking about? I'm talking new lingo for this old game. Oh, good.
Chopstick with the slide, you gotta.
Oh, didn't I get her? Usually they appear when they feel sorry for you because your life is so low. Oh, I don't think that one is actually a thing, and I'm about to die right now. All right, swinging hammer, I suck. I actually did a few of these successfully. Ah, yeah, I did that one perfect. Every 20,000 points, you get another life. Or as this game calls it, chance, which is signified with that beautiful music. So anyway, yeah. So what the hell was I saying? Oh yeah. So I'm a really big fan of this game. 80s were a simpler time, of course. You know, all old people say that. Jeez Louise. Now I feel like my old man. Oh, the simpler time in the 50s. Everything was perfect. You know. Of course everything was perfect. You didn't have to do anything. You're like a kid. Everything's great when you're a kid. Well, I wouldn't say everything's great when you're a kid. I mean, you have a bedtime and all that, but, like, you don't have to do anything. James, you don't have to pay any bills, do you?
No.
You goddamn right, because I do it for you. So, yeah, I mean, yeah, things are great when you're a kid. But you're unrealistic. So when you get older, James, you're going to be silly, and you'll be like, oh, things were great in the 2020s. I remember. The streets were paved with gold, and birds were singing, and all this shit. And then you're just going to act like everything was, like, super, even though you have no idea what's going on right now. And actually, this year totally sucks. Now, you know what's going on, the coronavirus, but it doesn't affect you. And since Daddy gets a paycheck one way or the other, it doesn't affect me either. But a lot of people are in dire straits right now, which is very sad.
If you, if that, in real life, if that hammer hit you, that would probably hurt a lot.
Yeah, it might kill you, because it's got a freaking... In the movie, I don't know if you remember when we watched the movie together, son. There's Mr. Miyagi. Thanks for the help. Mr. Miyagi, I'm glad I didn't die. Of Miyagi-Do Karate. Yeah, if you remember the movie, it's like got a blade on it, so... Ah, gee, man. I'm very sorry for sucking so much. I like how they put out 0, like, and they spell it out for you. So this
What
is...
are you even supposed to do? Do you, like...
Walk from left to right, James. Gosh darn it. Don't you know anything about video games? Okay, so this is Chosen. We're just gonna kick the crap out of them. And that's it. So that's good. So that's the end of stage 1.
That's pretty...
Yeah, stage... So all you have to do is get to the end of the stage, James, to beat the boss. This stage, actually, you don't actually have to beat the boss. I'll show you it later. So I'm guessing if anybody is watching this for nostalgia purposes, and I'm sure everybody who would ever watch a video like this is watching it clearly for nostalgia purposes, because...
Why does he keep getting the hammer thing?
Because the game hates me. Because I have spoken blasphemy. I don't know. But the game certainly hates me. So that's supposed to be Sato. That's nice from the movie. When he gets trapped under the house. He gives you health back, but you should not already be bad on health at this point because you just started, for Pete's sake. I mean, how crap are you? I think you can actually... I think you're going to get knocked back into this. I don't think it's really worth it, but let me see if I can. Okay, yeah, see? Yeah, well, I got 3. I'm starting to get, like, the sound down and the timing, but I got another extra life. So here, we're coming up to the part where... This is the part where generally... When I was a kid, I couldn't beat it. I don't know when I beat it exactly. I think I was, like, maybe 10 years old when I started to reliably be able to beat this game. Or for the first time I beat the game. I guess I didn't realize till later on. I did a Let's Play this one other time, but I didn't. Yeah, these guys don't actually.
Do you go on trees in this game or anything?
No, you go on the roofs here, which is kind of nice. Like I got a Japanese rank. I don't know how to read that. I never learned Japanese.
This one again.
Yeah, I remember I used to be really good at that. Get all 6 of them. As you can tell, I'm not good at it anymore, and I suck. And I'm ashamed of myself, as I should be. Okay, cool, I got full health, so we're gonna drill this. I like how in a movie that, like, crap. So I like in a movie how Kumiko and Daniel-san, and that's one of the reasons I have the hots for Asian girls, is because of Kumiko. If you couldn't guess from my name, of course I'm not much of an Asian lover anymore, because I'm already, you know, I have a wife and kids, and my wife is Asian, so I don't really, you know... I mean, I love one Asian, I guess. Okay, so the point is, what the hell is I saying? Although she's not Japanese. Crap on a crutch. This is not what I want. This is the part where I always lose. So anyway, Kumiko go in this bar, right? Well, actually, no. Daniel-san wants to go in this bar. Kumiko does not, because she said it's a bad place. And it's funny, if you watch the movie, because it's full of GIs. It's like, oh, really? What are you trying to say, Kumiko? Americans not good enough for it. Well, actually, I guess Americans are good enough for it. But she'd probably date those like goofy like English teacher guys who are mostly like dorks, can't get jobs in America. I'm sorry, I shouldn't say that. There's a friendly rivalry there. Oh, not friendly rivalry. Yeah, dog. Okay, and I got to halfway through. So now we got to get through the other half. And the other half is also sticky. So the good thing is like the game's limitations. The game will only allow 2 enemies on the screen at one time. Ah, yes. Yes, we did it. All right, cool. Now I could absolutely not do that with an analog controller. That was not possible for me with an analog controller. So we got there. Anyway, it's kind of funny. Thank you, Miyagi-Do Karate. And yeah, we've pretty much got it now. The whole game is ours. But it was just kind of funny. I was just like, oh, that's a bad place. Don't go in there. And it's full of American GIs. Like, what are you trying to say? So there's a boss here. We don't need to fight him. We just need to save that girl. So watch this real fast. So Chosen's going to come out, but screw him. No, I don't want to fight him. Get out of my way, you dork. Okay, I will have to kill him. Alright, so I did kill him there. But it's completely unnecessary because all we had to do was that. So my fault. I was just going to skip him, but I got knocked out of there by a bird. The birds and twigs don't hurt you, but they, obviously. So this is a little bit tougher because the enemies take 2 hits.
That looks like a place where, like, a volcano just hit.
Well, the idea is, honey, I don't know if you remember watching the movie, but this is from the Obon Festival. So, like, Sato goes all nice because because Miyagi saved his life, so he realized he was wrong for having lifelong hatred against Miyagi. And also, he saw Daniel-san save that girl when, what's his name? When his nephew Chosen was a total dork about the whole thing, and a coward. So anyway, Daniel asked if they have the Obon Festival at this ancient castle. So this is the ancient castle. I remember I thought that was so cool. And I thought it was cool when they ran to the castle and they played The Glory of Love by Peter Cetera. That made me think like, oh man, that Kumiko. What a nice young lady. That's what I thought, because I was young, I didn't think of girls in like an impure way. I was like, she is beautiful. I must have her. Well, I didn't think I must have her, but I certainly wouldn't have minded if I had Kumiko as my girlfriend. It was funny because later on, I dated a Japanese girl in Japan, from Japan, a Japanese girl, not like a Japanese American girl. And I remember she was totally, she knew who I was talking about too, because she knew about the movie, and she was like, when I said, oh, that Kumiko, she like gave me a lifelong case of liking the ladies from the Far East, and she's like, that hairy Okinawan girl, that's what she called her. She called her a hairy Okinawan girl. I don't know where she got the idea for hairy, because it didn't look like Kumiko was particularly hairy, but I just remember she made sure to make it known that whoever played Kumiko was Okinawan and therefore not actually Japanese. So I found that completely adorably funny.
You got all of it.
I did get all of it, son. That's how your dad does things. He plays really old Nintendo games, and he breaks all those blocks unless he doesn't. All right, got it. Oh, and so while we're talking about Japan, and let me be totally stereotypical, I want to talk to you folks about AE Dubs, and the Jim Cornette wrestling experience.
Is this about the game?
No, it's not about the game, but I just want to mention real quick. Holy crap, James! Are you trying to keep me on topic? Look, I'm kicking these guys, okay?
Okay.
What else do you want? I'm kicking the bad guys. I'm going left to right. You little rapscallion, you. Anyway, okay, look. I just want to say how much I love I just want to tell you how much I love Hikaru Shida. And I resent the fact that, Cornette kind of dismisses, like, the schoolgirl wrestling. I buy it with Riho, because Riho is tiny, but, geez Louise, come on. Hikaru Shida, I like her not because she's Japanese, but because she looks, and she's not that. I mean, Unfortunately, she did post a video about all the cosplays she did, which, you know, maybe shouldn't do that. But when she's in a ring, she's got the good. She's intense. She hits hard. I like that girl. She's like everything Riho was, except way better than Riho, because Riho doesn't look realistic, because Riho weighs like 80 pounds, which is ridiculous.
Wait, are they acting like they're jumping on a champion?
Those guys, yes, that's exactly what they're doing. So here's the final boss, and here's where I can use the thing. By the way, I'll tell you, when I was a kid, I was incredibly amused that Daniel-san had a new gi. So we can't get far away from Kimiko or Kumiko, because if we do, she'll frickin' fall off. So we just stand there, we drum punch the guy to death, and that's the game. You have successfully, I like this. I like what he says here too, it's beautiful. We've guided him through all the challenges, and we've become a martial arts master. Well, now I'm gonna go out and kick some ass, I guess, huh? Anyway, like I said, and the end. That's all we get. But it only took me like 15 minutes to beat the game, so what do I deserve, really? You know what I mean? If they made the ending too long, it might be longer in the game. But I tell you, when I was a kid, that game was so hard because I couldn't get past that damn typhoon level because the wind is pushing you back and you got all those pitfalls to fall in. But after that, man, it was just like a hot knife through butter, you know? Because none of the other games was particularly hard. So I'd say if there was a weakness to the game, it was that it's so short. And if you know what to do, like if you can really coordinate what you're doing on that bridge, it's pretty easy. You just got to get past that bridge. Other than that, I don't think the game holds too much challenge. So I guess that would be the only thumbs down. But as a child, like I said, I got this game maybe when I was 8 years old. Maybe when I was 7. I'm not sure. But I spent a lot of time playing this game and trying to get past that darn typhoon. And it's only when I finally did.
He was like 10?
No, not when I was 10. I'm not sure when I beat it for the first time, honey. But when I was 7 is really when I was struggling. I got to that bridge, you know, the typhoon level. And I fell in the damn water. I didn't die, did I? I don't think I ever died.
Wait, can you ever, like, wall kick it or anything?
No, you can't wall. What do you wall kick? What are you What am I gonna wall kick off of?
Oh, yeah, sorry.
Look at this guy. Look at this kid. You wall kick. Oh, I see.
You go through, like, the under platform.
I see those enemies spawning. Like what is you? This new generation. Wah wah wah. Cry cry cry. I sound like my dad. Okay.
1977.
1977.
1987.
I was gonna say, don't make all the folks.
Why did you say it wrong?
I didn't say it wrong. You said it wrong. Don't make all the folks at home believe you're stupid, Jamesy. You're a smart boy.
Okay.
I mean.
LJN Toys?
Yeah, LJN Toys. That's the company that made it. Limited liability. Licensed by Nintendo of America. Okay, well, I hope you liked that. And I hope you enjoyed it. And also, I hope you liked it. And I hope you enjoyed it. And we'll catch you on the flip side, Dude Meisters. Not!